It's time to step up your game.
Let's get ready to rumble!
You're listening to Game On.
Falcon Punch!
Your inside track to gaming and fitness.
Of course!
Mamma mia! We've got interviews one-on-one with your gaming experts.
Hi, folks. This is Jim Cummings.
This is Courtney Taylor.
This is Duke Nukem.
And we'll help you keep fit along the way.
It's time for the moment you've been waiting for.
Get ready, because Game On starts now.
Game on! Game on! Game on!
And we're back with another edition of Facebook Friday here on GameNTrain.com. It's our chance to interact with you, our listeners, our readers, our viewers, and we want a chance to talk to you about another topic. But before we get into this week's topic, and it's a doozy, I can give you the hint right now. It involves online, it involves Maxis, it involves EA, and it involves a complete and total mess up of epic proportions. So you want to check out this week's question. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I know we're going to get some irate answers. We want to see that. But you know what? We had a lot of fun with last week's question, too. I'm surprised at how little of a response we actually got, but we're talking about a fan favorite sort of section. You see, if you've been following along, we've been doing a best of the best series on The Legend of Zelda, covering everything that is The Legend of Zelda. And so the poll question last week capitalized on this. We were looking at your favorite Link. We wanted to know which one would win. Do you prefer Link, the hero of time, from Ocarina of Time, and from Twilight Princess? Or did you prefer the Legend of Zelda's Link from the Wind Waker timeline? So the Wind Waker, Phantom Hourglass, Spirit's Tracks, all of those games is where you saw Toon Link. So it was a battle of Link versus Toon Link. We got your response from a number of different sources, so let's see what you had to say. And here are your thoughts on last week's Facebook Friday question. Which do you prefer, Link or Toon Link? It's a battle of Link versus Toon Link, and we got a few answers in this discussion. Let's go to the Legend of Zelda community group on Google Plus first. It's fitting that we go to our discussion there first. First off, let's look at Sortatos. Sortatos says, I rather dislike Wind Waker Link. And that's pretty much the way I'm looking at this as well. I've never been a big fan of the whole cel-shaded Link. I always preferred the more action-oriented, Ocarina of Time style, Twilight Princess style, just this realistic action character. But thank you, Sortatos. Thank you for giving your thoughts on this. Now, let's move on to Extreme Boy Booyah. Great name, by the way. Extreme Boy Booyah just says 5 letters, but it says a lot. Wind Waker for the win. There's an exact opposite of Sortatos right there, so it's good to have the juxtaposition. One for Link, one for Wind Waker's Toon Link. So let's move on to our next one then. Madison jumps in and says, I thought he was adorable. Some think it kind of tainted what people want The Legend of Zelda to be. Some think too cartoony. But I think it's perfect to start another generation of younger gamers. It did that to me at least when I was younger. And she's, of course, talking about Toon Link. So there's 2 against 1 so far. 2 for Toon Link, 1 for the regular style of Link. So let's see what happens with our next one. Let's go over to the GameNTrain community of Google+. And Peter Thomas jumps in here. He says, just for the sake of argument, I'm going Toon Link all day. So we've got 3 for Toon Link, 1 for our regular Link. So let's go over to GameNTrain.com. We're going to the boss man, Eric Hoff, and he says, Link for me, being that the only Zelda game I have ever played was N64's Zelda Ocarina of Time. And so there you have it. We've got 3 votes for Toon Link. We've got 2 votes for regular Link from Ocarina of Time. That's only 5 votes. If you still want to give your say on this, feel free to throw in a line here. Feel free to let us know what you think. Facebook Friday continues, and be sure to check out this week's question. We're looking at that controversial issue of online only. Thanks for joining us again, and thanks for giving your thoughts. This is Facebook Friday. I'm Jeff Johnson, and you've been watching Game On. You know what they say, when life hands you lemons.
Do a barrel roll!
And when you want to know about your favorite games, listen to Game On with Jeff Johnson on GameNTrain.com.